I want to say thank you to our parish priests who have played a major role in providing a Catholic education for us. We are also grateful to our teachers and coaches. You believed in us and guided us through these past years. We are especially grateful to our parents, families, and friends. You are the ones who provided the love that has brought us to this moment. We are honored to share tonight with all of you. Thank you. At this time, I welcome my fellow classmates Arja Kumar and Javier Jazzo as our 2018 baccalaureate class speakers.
What's up, homies? Well, we hope y'all are enjoying the food or have enjoyed the food, and we certainly hope that we don't say anything too obnoxious or too funny that'll make you spit out that food in sheer humor. But there is no guarantee for that because myself and Javier tonight.
We're going to throw the kitchen sink at you all. However, if Stika was up here, he would throw you into the bathroom sink.
He's talking about that.
All gathered here today in the name of the ever so ironic and wonderful experience of high school. What can I say besides what the venerable rapper Drake once said? I guess we just started from the bottom, and now we're here. And maybe it was just all God's plan all along.
You gotta admit, high school is one of the most hilarious and meaningful experiences of a person's life. I mean, you start out as an innocent 4'3", One Direction loving child, and suddenly turn into a 6'2" Migos worshiper that can eat a whole king-size box of Cheez-Its in the first 10 minutes of third hour.
And yes, third hour calculus, and specifically Jack Holder, we are looking at you. When we first realized that we were the big dogs of this school, this was our reaction. Now, we can say a whole bunch of heartfelt things about our class that will probably make our families and teachers shed some sweet and sour tears. Yes, just like the McDonald's sauce.
But as we learned from Father Bolger, sometimes you just need to cut out the mumbo-jumbo feelings to get straight to the point.
So, therefore, let us say that Akron Catholic High School's class of 2018 is one of, and maybe even the, best, most extraordinary, most intelligent, most athletic, most artistic, and most high-achieving classes to ever roam these blue and gold halls.
This class has achieved so much, from winning athletic events, to winning all the Aquin chess tournaments, to winning innumerable amounts in the arts, to being the hottest rap group in the 815. Special shout out to Buck 3, Greg Gallant II, and Brady Shield. Being a part of this class gives a kid such a deep sense of pride and honor that sometimes it just gives you, the teachers, and the parents goosebumps just thinking about it. Nevertheless, it's important to acknowledge we are only who we are today because of the people around us who have inspired us to reach for these big ideas, big dreams, and big ambitions.
And some of those most influential people in our lives have been the educational rock stars of this school, our teachers. Now, if you Google the Urban Dictionary definition of teacher, you'll find a nice, darling definition under number 1. Teacher. Now, provider of knowledge and insight. Mentor. One who inspires, motivates, and opens up to endless possibilities of which one can achieve. But we kids like the second definition better. Teacher. Now, a person that helps you solve problems you'd never have without them. Teachers, relax. We love you. Some of the things that our beloved teachers have said or done over the years have caused us to either cry of frustration, laugh until we cry, or simply just cry really hard for no reason.
Every time we walk into Mr. Flink's classroom, frankly, we don't know if we're at Pizza Hut or school.
These things are English teachers' two favorite phrases. Are you ready for your test today? And done. Will continue to haunt us in our nightmares in college. Any night before the big test tomorrow. Every time we walk into Mr. Gable's room, we're automatically buzzed on caffeine just from the smell of that dang Keurig. Trust me, never go into Mr. Gable's classroom with a full bladder. The sound of that coffee streaming out will torture you.
We'll even miss Mrs. Chang telling us to get off that register there in the back in the lunchroom, or calling us Skippy.
Or Mr. Gable will always sing, as they say in Russia, too bad. Or even Mr. Heinrich's replying, Sirius is a star, whenever we ask him, are you serious?
College will be fun, and to put it poetically, we shouldn't feel 1 ounce of sadness that we are leaving, because our spirits will eternally live on in each other's hearts. We should view this milestone in our life through a lens of pure joy, and view our entire high school experience as a positive memory. We'll miss each other, sometimes a little, and sometimes a little more than a lot. We'll miss Maggie singing "Dirt on My Boots" every day during Spanish.
We'll miss Javier saying, it smells like a dog in here.
Brady's sarcastic and sometimes scandalous comments that flabbergasted even poor Mrs. Miko.
Bryce always confessing his love to Javi at the oddest moments, or even Javi confessing his love to poor Keegan at the oddest moments.
Steagle's bad luck with things that have wheels. Anytime Zach decided to actually talk. Theater jokes made throughout each day. Senior retreat concerts in the band room at St. Thomas with Johnny.
The time at senior retreat when we thought a fire hydrant was an escaped mental patient.
We'll miss Nate's rebellious ways as the Ackwind rebel. Jonah's struggle to say words like racism when he said rascum. When he said riveter but meant retriever.
Mr. Flink clapping and rubbing his hands together and saying, it's a big day today. Father B cussing out the old lady he read about in some random newspaper who sold half her pinky toe for a jug of milk. Sister Nadiva making us dance in a circle to Jewish folk songs they play at bat mitzvahs. Or Mr. Gable's stories about his crazy redneck cousins.
And even Miss Rogers at one point when she thought a pop balloon noise was something else. Maybe even sometimes we will miss the little things, like the radiator and air conditioner having a mind of their own and experiencing all 4 seasons within one short day. We'll miss Mr. Heinrich and Mr. Shippey saying hello to everyone in the halls every day. We'll miss Mrs. Dom showing us pictures of her new house. We'll even miss those pesky freshmen sometimes. After all, each and every one and everything shaped us to be the people we are today. And all those little memories all add up to one big, sweet memory.
And we'll even miss sweet Mrs. Goebel and sweet Mrs. Heimerdinger too, telling us to straighten up during servant leadership when we were doing something else. At the end of our high school experience, it doesn't matter how high we scored on one test, or what our GPA was, how many awards we've earned, if we made it to here or there or not. What truly matters are the bigger, more philosophical, grand scale things. How we've grown in our spirit and being. How much of the knowledge we've learned will actually be retained and remembered years later. What kind of work ethic we've developed. And most of all, how we have become the sensational person we are today and will be tomorrow when we present and contribute to society humanity, and this big blue earth. Very soon we'll all be doctors, teachers, engineers, scientists, artists, musicians, writers, and even much more.
We've been together for everything. Some since we were little, and some for the past few years. We've been friends, but moreover, we've been a family. Because the revered writer George Eliot once said, "Blessed is the influence of one true, loving human soul on another." Because Hope Solo once said, "One thing I've learned through all the ups and downs is that if you're doing things right, then you have a core group of people. Not just a core group like your homies or your buddies, but a group of people that has a good influence on you, who you respect and admire. And you know that if they're on your side, you're doing something right."
And because Ali Condi once said, "Growing apart doesn't change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled, and I'm glad for that."
And because we say today, once a family, always a family.